So is Jamie Foxx really the victim of a setup?
So Jamie Foxx suffered a very serious medical emergency that landed him in the hospital.
The internet went into meltdown when we heard that Jamie Foxx had suffered a sudden health condition, but it's starting to look like there might be more to this case than meets the eye, because people are now saying that he might have been set up by people who are trying to silence him. So what really happened to Jamie? And why are people pointing the fingers at Diddy of all people? So a couple of days ago, news broke out about Jamie Foxx having serious health conditions, and the internet was thrown into chaos because we didn't have a lot of information about what really happened. They were keeping everything hush hush, so the only thing we knew about the situation was that he was filming the movie Back in Action with Cameron Diaz in the days leading up to his sudden illness. So we know that he was healthy before it happened. News report also had it that his family members immediately dropped everything to fly down to his side in Atlanta where he was. Again, there was no mention of what actually happened to him, but the fact that his family immediately came running to his side made it obvious that whatever happened to him was very serious. His daughter Corinne finally broke the silence when she released a statement on her Instagram page saying, "From the Foxx family, we wanted to share that my father Jamie Foxx experienced a medical complication yesterday. Luckily, due to quick action and great care, he is already on his way to recovery. We know how beloved he is and appreciate your prayers. The family asked for privacy during this time." A source close to the family also confirmed to People magazine that Jamie was doing okay, saying, "He's okay, thank God. He's still in the hospital and doctors are running tests, but he's awake and alert. They're keeping him under observation." Now that people knew that he was on the mend, they started to wonder what really happened to him, especially because no information was really released, and the whole thing started to seem a little sus. For one, celebrities that spoke about the issue kind of made it seem like they had some inside knowledge that we didn't have. For example, Martin Lawrence said, "I wish him the best. He's in my prayers every night. He's not only one of our best entertainers we have out here, but he's a great person and he's a genuine person. So please pray for him." Things got even stranger when Steve Harvey said, "I don't even really know what happened, man. I was just stunned because Jamie's fit. This dude, and he don't do nothing, man. This dude is fit. So I was really concerned, man. So I hope everything works out. I'm pretty sure it will." Yeah, so definitely there is something more to this than meets the eye. Things got even weirder when numerous reports started to reveal that the police had visited Jamie in the hospital. And this immediately sent off red flags because it's not normal practice for the police to visit someone in the hospital unless there was something fishy going on. And well, people kind of concluded that there might be indeed something fishy going on. It got even wilder when a source revealed that Jamie Foxx told the cops that someone is trying to kill him. I'm telling you, man, it's like they have a timer on these celeb lives. I believe him. Of course, this immediately led to speculations about the Illuminati or things like that, because people started wondering if Jamie could be a part of the Illuminati, because there have always been rumors about how the Illuminati likes to control its members. But then, even if the Illuminati isn't real, we can't deny that there are some very powerful people in Hollywood that like to keep celebrities under their thumbs so they can control the entertainment industry. Listen, this isn't a conspiracy theory because several celebrities have exposed how much they got controlled by the powers that be in Hollywood.
Categorize. They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me.
So it's weird that Jamie would just drop like that for no reason, especially since he doesn't have any known pre-existing conditions. But this is where things started to get really strange, because it turns out that just a few weeks before all this happened, Jamie made a lot of people mad on the set of the movie he was working on. It got so messy that the cops got involved after Jamie had exposed someone on set for trying to scam him of $55,000. Sources reported that production of Back in Action was halted for an investigation, which led to one staffer being sacked. Bosses on the Netflix film are also thought to have contacted police police over the incident after learning that same staffer may have been linked to similar attempts to extract large sums of cash from wealthy stars in the past. What this means is that he exposed a blackmailer with a history of scamming other celebrities too. And that's just crazy to think about. But it doesn't end there, because it was also reported that he had fired a couple of senior producers on set of the same movie. So it goes without saying that he had people really mad at him on set. But that's not the only drama that Jamie has been involved with recently, because people pointed out how weird it was that Jamie suddenly fell sick not long after he exposed Diddy for hosting and attending gay parties.
We still setting up, right? By the time he got there, 2,500 people counted in my backyard. When he drove up the driveway, we had a drive-in movie theater poster of him at this artwork. The smooth one with the cut, you know, the peacoat, the smooth, the motherfucker with the shit right. You know what I'm saying? No smiles. It's just the motherfucking right. He drive up with all his boys, and it's funny when before you get your money, everything is too big. Like his Letterman jacket was. He was like, oh man, I said, yeah, man. I said, yeah, oh man. Dog, I said,
look at the body.
Now, rumors of Diddy being gay are nothing new, because people have always wondered about his sexuality for many years now. 50 Cent even hinted at this on Instagram when he said, "Sorry, I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under the leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow." His former bodyguard also had something to say about his alleged sexuality.
Puff and his artist run out the room naked. And Puff just looked at the artist, and the artist said, "You ain't want to come up in there? It was a lot of freaky shit going on."
Now, one thing about Diddy is that he hates when people talk about him being on the down low, and he often gets back at them to make them pay, allegedly. Now, Wendy Williams experienced this firsthand in the 90s when she was one of the first people to speak on Diddy being gay, and he came for her hard.
But we come from a very homosexual era of hip hop as well. There was a radio personality once upon a time. Her name was Wendy Williams, and she was practically burned at the stake for talking about such. And now it's all come full circle.
So with Diddy's alleged history of going after people who expose him, people are kind of wondering if he could have had something to do with Jamie's sudden illness. But it gets even weirder when people also notice that Diddy's son, Quincy's biological father, Al B. Shore, was also recently hospitalized after a sudden illness and was in a coma for 2 months. Now, we're not saying that Diddy did it or anything like that, or that the cast members of Back in Action had anything to do with it. But one thing everybody seems to agree on is that the situation is weird as F, and that Jamie might want to watch his back from now on. Someone commented, "I don't know, it's literally so known between all celebs and stuff, but it's not like we can do anything." And apparently that's why Jamie Foxx out of the nowhere had an aneurysm right after he exposed Diddy? I don't know, might have been coincidence, but it's weird. Another person said, "Something tells me this whole Jamie Foxx thing is fishy. Question everything." And this other person tweeted, "Jamie Foxx being hospitalized is very suspicious. Sorry for what's happening, for real." Y'all, this is all very sad and messed up, but hey, at least there's no lasting damage done as far as we know, and he is on the mend. So if you enjoy watching this video, then you need to check out the next one.